workout, we're gonna do shoulders. I know you saw it before, but I wanna show you the different pump between shoulders now and shoulders before. So in every movement, we got first, second, and third muscles that we are engaging. So right now, I'm starting on rear delt. Rear delt is the most overlooked body part on an amateur bodybuilder. So that's why I'm starting on it first to make sure the rear delts are good. So now we're going to posterior delt. We're getting trapeze, little rhomboid. But he's leading with the elbow. Focus on the rear delt. Very lightweight, warm up the rear delt. The rear delt is a small muscle. If I go too heavy, the trapeze will take over and not really the actual the rear delt. So going a little bit lighter. Make sure we're hitting the rear delt head. So it looks like I'm not going to be going to the Philippines with Rodrigue. I would like to be there. So the thing is now, how do I make sure I peak him through, and I'm not there? That's where all the videos and all the pictures and me seeing the muscle work all over the time will basically tell me where he is. Now, I pretty much have a game plan of what's going to happen, but that's where FaceTime comes in. So I'll FaceTime him, and I know what to ask him. I'll have him squeeze his bicep. I'll see how full it is. I'll see the skin, how it moves on the arm, on the abs, and then I'll know push, pull, add water, take water, add carbs, like that. Okay, we're keeping the reps high and we're keeping the weight high as well. But I'm going up so far and I'm cutting it off. We can't build any muscle now, so there's no point in me trying to build muscle with heavy weight or creating more time to build muscle with heavy weight. I'm basically just trying to keep the muscle there so it doesn't atrophy. So I'm doing that by high protein and keeping the muscle stressed so it doesn't atrophy. So that's why it's not going to be a killer workout. It's more of a pump work. I'm not trying to break the muscle down. Just keep it there. That's right. Ready? Okay, so Mike, since the last shoulder workout, he's put on 5 pounds. It's pretty clean, not too bad. So I increased his carbs. I increased other things in the program, and we got 5 pound result. We're gonna keep going like that. We have one issue from all the food. He's getting a little stomach problem, so I added in a digestive enzyme to combat that, the process of all the foods. But it's gonna balance out, so he's doing well. So one of the most important things is the gaps on the shoulders. So what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna do another side delt movement. Shoulders and back create shape. It's not chest. So what we want to do, we want a small waist, tapped up shoulders, and a nice V taper to the back. So sometimes I'll kill the upper back, I'll kill the side delt, and I'll make sure the front delt is there, because if the front delt gets too big, it'll overpower the chest. Now I supersetted this front delt movement push with the V-bar with a front lateral raise because he's physique. So this front delt in his chest is really important. So I need that to be very round, striated, just really full. So I'll do a superset here. Everything's coming together. So I work all the heads individually at first, and then I'll go into the upright rows and actual press. Because shoulders, you want them to be separate. You don't want a shoulder just to be big. It has to be separated and round. So that's how we did that. Good, Mike. Oh yeah, we supersetting traps as well. His traps are good. He's not really getting a pump because he only has 1 day of carbs and it's not really got enough to get a pump. But it is telling me I'm gonna have to load him for 3 days. Because I gave him close to 800 grams of carbs in 1 day, and it did something, but not enough. So I'm gonna need 3 days to load him. And I'm gonna have to pour water. Now, if he'd came in and looked amazing, I'll say, okay, that'd have been no pulling water, no cutting water, anything like that. I'm really good. But since we got a good effect, but not a total effect, I'm gonna drop his carbs down, pull them down. Then Wednesday before the show, like 3 days, I'll start loading them up.
What we got here? How far out are you? Good. How many days? 10 days.
All right, so those back in the day, there wasn't any gurus. What we would do, we would get right here. It would be 10 of the top guys of the gym, and they would all give their opinion. Whoever was unanimous, that's the direction we would go. So I still rely on that. I have no ego here. So we have Brad Rowe. He's a prep Google here. I just want to make sure he sees what I see or see what I don't see.
Crazy improvements over the years. So, yeah, see what you did with the improvement. Feel it's not gritty, it's just thick, which is just water. Yeah, like I said, if you feel it, you can feel that kind of grittiness. That means there's fat in there, but it's not. It's just it's
so what
water,
he's saying is, so back in the day, we didn't have internet. So literally, we'd be on the phone with a guy, and we would call him, say, okay, grab your side and roll it in your fingers. And did you feel anything? And if you felt little bubbles in there, we would know that was still fat. That's the old school. I didn't know Brad even know that because he's a new school guy, but he still has the old school. He has both. He's a new thing like that.
Come and grab me.
He's gonna grab like that. So you see the pulling like that. So that's the old school thing. So we were rolling our fingers. If it was bubbly, it's fat. If you can see the striations moving between the skin, it's water.
Yeah.
But if it was bubbly, it's fat. If you can see the striations moving between the skin, it's water.
Yeah.
But that's why you'll see me look at it from over there, look him over there, look him over there, and then leave my ego at the door and ask somebody else, what do you think? Now, he might not say what I want to hear, and I may be pissed off, and I get home and I say, okay, reevaluate things. I don't need a go guy. Yes! I don't want to hear the truth. We said the same thing. So just reassure me on the same track and no ego here. Thanks, Brad.